Generic greetings and welcome to me building stuff in Blockade Runner part 34. So, in the last episode, it was a bit of a recap actually since we had a bit of a long break. We also did the cafe in here, so we've got tables and chairs and refrigerators and replicators and, well, I guess worktops, whatever you could call them. Yeah, the worktops will do. We've also got this same up here, a couple of chairs, tables. Obviously, we've got the elevator to bring us up and down. Probably a bit of a health and safety hazard, actually. There's no rails, so if once that drops down, there's just going to be a shaft. Huh. I should probably do something about that at some point. And we're pretty much sorted around there. Right, so we also started this, which is the mini hotel thing, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, every one of these is a room, which will have a bed and a monitor and a door at the front. That is it. This is block storage, like cattle. Just jam people in to make as much money as possible. But it's not like cruel that way. Because, you know, you will be able to sleep comfortably in these things for like a night, because, you know, it's block housing. Well, not housing, that's the wrong word. It's block sleeping areas. So, you know, if you got like 30 people coming up or whatever, or even 50 or 100 or even more, I guess, I don't know how many I'm going to be able to build, then, you know, from all of the ships that are going to be docked outside, then, you know, you don't want them just sitting around here for like 12 hours. Because, what on earth is that? I've only just noticed that. He keeps putting bits of weapons in everywhere. As you've seen from the last episode, it was rebuilt. Not by me, but he'd put weapons in different places, and I keep finding them. Look! What is this? Why? Right, I'm going to have to remove that at some point. Actually, some people think... there's been some comments in the comments bit, I guess, that we should keep some of the weapons in, and I actually agree. Putting them here was actually not a bad plan. I don't think I'll put them here. I don't think it's necessary, but around here, I like them. I like the weapons that are there. I'm going to put them back. In fact, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. I can do it now. I can do it anytime I want. It's my game. Well, it's not my game. It's ZanMgt's game, I guess. But you know, I bought it. I bought it with my money. It's my build. I can build what I want. Actually, it's not really my build. It's everybody's build because it's been like a sort of community thing. Anyway, so I'm going to put the weapons back in is what I'm trying to say. Let's put them back. Like, prefabs. The magic of placing prefabs. Yes, I love it. You have to be clairvoyant. Is that about right? I think that's right. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll put one. Hang on. There, yeah. Do I just have two? I don't think any more than two are necessary either. In fact, I'm going to move them along a bit. Let's move them along to here, perhaps. There. I think that'll look a little bit better. Yeah, just save in front of it. Yeah, while I'm doing this, don't worry about it. And there. Does that look better? No, don't like that. I don't like that. I like the fact that it's along the sort of sides. In fact, I might even move it further along, just because you don't want people like having to bump their heads across it. Because remember, we could have aliens on this which are bigger, like, you know, if the Starman turns up or anything like that, or that sort of thing. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go, and they should be copied over this side as well. Yes, although I didn't do them over here, which I guess I'll do now. Here, and here we go. The magic of placing it, and here, there. I think it was two between. Yeah, there we go. That should be alright. And over here will be copied as well. Yes. And is it symmetrical? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Right. Okay. So, in this episode, we will be building a couple of things, actually. I asked for suggestions. What do you want to put in these stores? So I've got a lot of suggestions for that. So thank you if you were one of the people who have actually suggested. If you didn't suggest something, then no problem at all. Right, I'll be putting things in there as we go along, because I'll be mainly building this or finishing this off. I've got many floors to do. So I'll be building this, and then we'll flick back and do a store, and then we'll come back and do this. Because if I had to do all this in one go, I would go completely and utterly insane. Although that might have already happened. Right, building begins now. Okay, so bottom floor done. I think so. Left side, right side, all done. Yeah, just all this to do now. I'm gonna put a little. I think I'll put like a little bit here where you can actually look out. It's not gonna be all just solid block, like housing, storage, whatever you want to call it. We'll actually have it, you know, so you can. Oh, I've just realised something. If I was gonna put the elevator at this end, it's not gonna work because there's a window above it. Oh, blast! This is going to be the toilet area now. Yep, that's totally planned. Let's put... yeah, this is going to be the toilet area. We're going to have toilets in there. Yeah, that's exactly how I planned it. How am I going to get up? Stairs in the middle. Stairs in the middle. Right, okay, done. Anyway, moving on. Right, the first store. So, like I said, I asked several... I asked, you know, what do you want in the stores? And there's several suggestions. And for some reason, the thing that people wanted most is guns, right? It's terrible thing to ask for. Do you wanting guns? So I'll make a gun store, shall we? But it's not going to be a normal gun store because that would be boring, wouldn't it? Let's have for a start, we'll have the counter. So we'll put them along like so. This is going to be the where you can actually go and buy your gun. You hand over your money or whatever, space credits, obviously. It'll be space credits, won't it, in this thing? So we'll have that there. And then we're going to have lots of shelves along here, which will be showing the different sort of gun. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here we go. There's the Weapons Emporium all done. So we've got different turrets in the centre. You probably noticed that I had to move things along like I normally do. I had to rebuild the whole thing pretty much twice because I didn't realise how big some of these weapons were. We've got some ones just standing up straight. Torpedo sitting there. Don't hit it. That would be insane and stupid. Actually, saying that, we've got a weapon pointing towards the torpedo. So, you know, that's not exactly great, is it? We've also got this X-Blaster here, which is a nice security system. If anyone tries to leave the store without paying, then they get vaporized. You know, that's their problem. Well, they should have paid, shouldn't they? I've just forgot one thing. I've just realised I forgot one thing. I need to put some sort of payment system in here. What I mean by payment system is at least some sort of screen, and it's going to be a TV for some sort of till, isn't it? So there we go. Right, that's done. Weapons Emporium all done and dusted. It's silly. You go and there's just weapons everywhere. A bit bare over here, but I'm not too sure what I can put there yet. I was going to put some weapons behind or one on the wall maybe, but oh yeah, what can I put on the wall? Can I put like some sort of weapon, some sort of gun? I should really learn exactly where these things are, but I just don't. Oh, look at this heavy blaster. Can that fit on the wall? Yeah, it can, but it'll make things a bit cramped, won't it? To be honest. No, perhaps that's a little too big. I think I'm just going to put a torpedo on the wall, just because I can. Torpedo on the wall. Good idea, bad idea. Don't know what's going to happen, though. Move along a bit to about there. Yep, that looks about right. I think we'll just, hang on, we'll just take that. And we'll put a bit of a shelf there as well. Yeah, that spices things up. Right, back to this place over here. Okay, so I've put the floors in. Here's floor 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 6 isn't there because it's got this big area here, which I know, we keep coming back to this. I do have IDs for this. I need to wait for updates to come out and such. Right, so I've also, on the top floor, I've made this like this, so you can walk down and have a look. There's still going to be doors here, like here, for example, to sleep, because, well, if we didn't, that would be wasted space. But it's just I can't have them going off that way, because then you would be in space, and that would be not good. Right, we're going to leave this for a bit. Back to the stores. So we'll turn symmetry off. Gone. And we need to... What are we going to do for the other store? Well, we're going to do it over this side now. Again, loads of suggestions. We need a clothes store, which I know sounds boring, but we need one. So, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one in. So, let's get on with that. Okay, clothes store all done. Obviously use your imagination because there isn't a clothes prefab in the game yet. I say yet, I don't even know if they're going to put one in. I imagine they will. They will now. Right, so we've got all these racks in different colours on the top. Probably where the RGB sharps actually buy their clothes. Then we've got some chairs here for sitting down and, well, I guess changing your shoes and trying different things on. I like the way it explained down chairs are for sitting down. You probably already knew that, didn't you? And these are not showers, these are changing rooms. All good. And over here we've got our area with no tills again, because I keep forgetting that part. But this is going to have a bit more than the guns, because I imagine there'll be a few more people visiting this than the gun store, although it depends what nation this elevator is stationed above, depending on how many guns you actually sell. I imagine some will sell more guns than clothes. So, we're not going to even talk about that any further, because I'm probably going to cause a political problem. Okay, so this is the what, second only? Yeah, the second story done. The good news is that as we get close to the top, it's going to get easier and easier. Right, start time. So, oh yeah, I need to put some doors and beds in there. Yeah, I realise that. Right, start time. It's going to go here. It's similar to the one we've just done, but it's a spacesuit emporium, I guess. Because, well, you might need to buy spacesuits. I think that's sensible. I don't think that. I think that someone made that suggestion, and even though it's not, with respect, overly interesting, it's something you might need, and you travel, especially in this place. In fact, it would probably be like something you desperately need. Yeah, right. Spacesuits. I have no idea how I'm going to build this. I like the way I've set myself up for building a spacesuit store, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. All right, then let's go. Okay, and here we go. So, this is what I managed to sort of pull out my brain in time. We have these, which are just sort of stalls. We'll have the spacesuits hanging around in there. And you know, you might have noticed this big blocky bit here. That's fine. We'll come back to that. Obviously, we've got the shop counter here. Nothing on the wall. I can't really think of what to put there. We'll leave it for now. Obviously, I'm gonna, as with everything, I can come back to things. You know, if you have make suggestions or that sort of thing. Nothing you see is final, of course. And then we've got this bit here, which I decided that if you're going to buy a spacesuit, the one thing you want to do is test it out, really, to make sure everything's fine. But you don't really want to be testing that sort of equipment in space, because you can go, let's test this. Oh, there's a leak. I'm going to have to take it back. Oh, wait, I'm about to die. I can't. Death, right? So that's not something you really want to do, obviously. So I've got this, which is like a little testing area. So it's, you know, we've got a little airlock here, and you can go in and, you know, you get decompress, and then you go in here, which is all, you know, it's all, no atmosphere in here. I mean, we're going to keep the glass in, obviously, but you'll be able to bound around in here and, you know, make sure everything's working fine. And the bonus is that if there is a problem with it, you can just smash this bit of glass here, or this bit of glass here, or you can just, you know, we can repressurize it manually, and everything will be fine. I think that's quite ingenious. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I'm sure you'll let me know. Right, over here now, again, back to this. Here we go. Okay, there's the third floor done, so time for another store. What are we going to have the other store? Well, someone suggested have engine parts, which is, you think might be a bit silly. I don't know, because engine parts is a good idea, sort of. What I mean by that is, it's not just going to be engine parts, it's going to be like a generic sort of tool place where you can buy tools and equipment and that sort of thing, which will be good because not for passengers really. This is mainly for the captains on board. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put in, because these, I just realised that these, I always have this sort of layout here, like that. How far does it go? Like that, yeah. I realise I've got all these sort of layouts, so just to keep it the sort of same, we'll put this in. No, but the captains on the other ships, obviously they're going to need somewhere to buy parts if something breaks down. Which, well, makes sense. You're going to buy them. You can't... Hang on, I've broken down. I'm not just going to have to call, like, you know, recovery. Or the AA or something. They can't do that. Not in space. Unless there's an AA recovery service. Wouldn't be AA then, because that's Automotive Association. It would be something else, wouldn't it? It would be... SA. SSA? No, SSA. I don't know. You something else. I don't really work it out. What would it be? Right. So we're gonna have parts here, right next to the clothes shop where it's all dirty. Yep, parts in here. Engine parts. That means I'm just gonna place boosters and stuff in here. Oh, that'll look cool. Right, let's go. Okay, this is all sorted here. So it's the part shop. I actually really like it. I know it's just parts plonked onto these the bases here, but it looks really nice. It's colourful and you know, it's just full of all the parts. So we got the booster, we've got server or magnets, whatever I've used it to be. Because obviously I don't really use these parts as what they're supposed to be. I just use them. That looks right, and that's what they're now going to be. So the server's used for servers, magnets, and pretty much everything else. So we've got all these different parts here, but then at the back we've got little storage bays, like little cabinets, I guess, because you're not going to put one little Mark V self-sealing stem bolt like on a bit here. You're going to keep it in boxes here, which is why I've put it there. And we've got a ladder that goes up and they can slide along so you can get to the top ones. Right, so 4 of the 8 shops done. Is it 8? Yeah, 8. 4 of the 8 shops done. Most of that done over there. Right, next episode, continue on. Again, more suggestions for what's going in the stores. I've still got a couple suggestions to do, but yeah, more suggestions in the comments. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.